So yesterday we were looking at how to transfer an employee. We learned about uh, the actual transfer, within a legal entity, and what is a global transfer, temporary assignment, global temporary assignment, and termination. We will look into it. So we
Yeah.
have completed temporary assignment, right? We have completed,
Yeah.
we have created an employee, so hired two employees, and we have made a temporary transfer for this employee, right? So that's where we are now. Um, so I have created one more job location for the person. Okay, because yesterday we had only uh, two jobs, right?
Yeah.
One, a sales executive and manager. And for this job, I have to create a position. Yeah, give me a minute. Let me quickly create a position. Manage positions. Manage positions. If the internet is okay, all right, then we actually you can create all these as how we used to practice, right, in the starting of the classes. Maybe you
Yeah.
can start working on that. So I will create this, and then you can share your screen. Yeah, this one be Amazon HR manager.
Okay.
Human resource. Job is Amazon HR manager. Location. And full-time regular, all those things are here. 50 we have only, and create letter, we don't have create letter. Yeah, we'll directly go and submit it. Okay, so we have created position as well. And when we are looking into the position, we can see that employee 1 and employee 2 have been assigned to each of these, sales manager and executive level 1. So level 2 is blank, which means there are no employees in level 2. Yeah, and we have now created one more, right? So let's see if we are able to get that as well. It's taking some time. Yeah, we have human resource department. In human resource department, we have the job Amazon HR manager. Okay, so even for HR manager, incumbent are 0. There are no incumbent. Okay, so let's. So I have already opened this employee EMP1 EMP1. Okay, I hope you know how to open this, right? Like how to get to this employee,
Yeah.
right? So it is,
Yeah.
click on the navigator and click on person
Awesome.
management.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then select the employee. We have to search for the employee. And let's do this. Not correction. So okay, I clicked on correction. Update. And as we were trying to transfer this employee on 21st, right? 21st, and we're trying to transfer this employee. So let's look for transfer. Okay, and we can move this employee from one position to another position. So let's move it to Amazon HR manager position. Yeah. So it is a proposed. If you see, it is a proposed position. So let's change it. Let's change it. Should be approved. Correct this. Should be approved. And let's have it as okay. For this, we can have it as single. Okay. Good. Save. Review this. Then submit. Okay. Now let's select one. Amazon. Amazon HR manager. Okay. So we have the Amazon HR manager, and we can review what we have changed. So we see here, it's been changed from the job has been changed. So this is the proposed value, Amazon HR manager from sales. So he'll be transferred from 21st of uh, June, and we can submit this. So maybe today or tomorrow, if you have some time, try to create 2 or 3 employees and then try to perform all this action. Okay,
Yeah.
transfer, global transfer, and so on. Yeah. So
Yeah.
we have done transfers. Like we have done the I mean transfer we haven't done, right? We have done no transfer we have done. We haven't done global transfer. We have performed temporary assignment. Okay. We have to do global temporary assignment and uh, global transfer. Yeah. And termination. Okay. Let's say let's do the termination then. Okay. For this employee, let's do the termination. So before that, we can see the history. So if we click on the history, we will know, like if you see this person has been created, hired, and then he will be transferred. When he will be transferred on the 21st of June.
Mhm.
Okay. So, yeah, it's done. Let's terminate this employee. Let's say that he wants to resign and join another company. So to do that, we have the task list, right? So for each employee, we have the task list, right? So in the task list, we have an option called work
Work
relationship. So,
relationship. Okay.
yeah. So this is the option which will be used to terminate an employee. Okay.
Work. What did you say? Work. What?
Work
Work
relationship.
relationship. Okay.
So work
Good.
relationship. Um,
For termination.
yes, yes. Once again, not able to find it here. But and we should have an option called action. including active records. Yeah. Let me open it again. Yeah. Open the employee again. One. Work relation to the others that we have. There should be an option which I'm not able to find it here. Let me look for search for a person. I don't want to search for a person. Um, Work relationship. Yeah, create work relationship. Employment. Oh, employment is here. We already opened the employment. Under the work relationship, okay. The options are missing actually. Where is it? Okay, I will check why it is not appearing, because for termination, we will not be able to do it directly using the actions, like as how we used to do, right? Like over here, we won't be doing like update or edit. So we don't have termination. Transfers there. We don't have termination. I'll check why it is not appearing. Okay. Okay. So let's go with the other. There are two other things that we have to see, right? So temporary assignments, or I mean, I'm sorry, global transfer. So in global transfer, so I'll tell you how to terminate later, because the option is not available. Not sure. Maybe I have to add roles or assign roles for this user, or maybe it requires someone else like approval. Yeah, I will check that and I'll let you know. So let's see the global transfer. So as we saw, there are two options. See, global temporary assignment and global transfer. So let's see what is global transfer, how we have to make that global transfer. So once we have clicked on global transfer, an additional option is enabled here. Yeah, it will ask us like this person is on legal entity, like a legal employer, Amazon LE. So from this legal entity to which legal entity we would like to move. So that's the option which is asked here. Yeah. So I believe we haven't created anything, any additional legal entity, right? So let's go and create a legal entity for this Amazon. So legal, manage legal entity. Manage legal entity. Create new, apply. Let's create one. Legal entity 2. So let's have it as US2. Have the same name here. And let's say that this is going to be the payroll strategy unit as well as legal employer. And legal address, let's give it as Amazon legal address only. TIN number, let's giving the same name just for example purpose. And save and close. Yeah, manage legal entity. Just wanted to see if it is available. There should be two. Yeah, we have Amazon LE and Amazon LE US2. So two are available. So let's go here. Now let's search for Amazon. So we should get two US2. Yeah. No legal entity data group is associated with the legal employer. Okay. So to assign it, we have to create a like legislative data group. Yeah. LDG. Assign legal entity. Let's see if we are able to get something. Assign legal entity. Amazon. Manage primary ledger. Okay, I think we'll have to do everything from the beginning, like in the sense assign properly assign the legal entity ledger and so on. 1 minute. Oh, we have configured this manually, right? Legal employer registration created. See. Create legal address. Legal entity has been created. Assign legal entity. So assign legal. So it will be available under manage legal entity HCM. Yeah. So manage legal entity HCM information. So on. So this is the one which is required. Select and close. Payroll statutory unit over here. Date correct, right? Oh yeah, update is fine. It's fine. DG. Let's see Amazon only. Amazon. Amazon LDG and submit it. Yeah, now let's select this employee. So Amazon to, yeah, now we did not get any error. Yeah, and then what we have to do is we have to copy the assignments. Yeah, we have to copy, what we are saying is copy everything, primary assignment data, while we are transferring this employee from that Amazon to this Amazon. So Amazon LE to Amazon LE US2.
Mhm.
So we are trying to move this employee from one legal entity to another legal entity. So it says assignment status. inactive, payroll eligible. So there are three options. So one is, so anyway, the employee status will be inactive because he's moving from one legal entity to another legal entity. So in the old legal entity, he will be like made as inactive. And if there are any payroll, like as I mentioned in the last session, there may be some like um, finance amount or yeah, balance in the salary or settlement need to be done. So we should have it as payroll eligible. If everything has been closed, then we can move this employee saying that there are no payroll processing required. Or process when earnings. I'm not sure about this particular like option. I will see what it is and then I will let you know. Or else you can also search in the net, like in the Oracle site itself, it will be available. Yeah, so you can
Mhm.
search. And if you see here, number of direct reports. So if this employee has direct reports, in that case, I believe we will have options to change it, like maybe to change it from like as this person is moving from one legal entity to another legal entity,
Mhm.
his report is should be moved from himself to the other existing managers, right? So that process need to be done here. So let's click OK. Yeah, the current conflicts in the other tab. Close all the other tab. Okay. Nothing did not work out. If you can close, you must first select tab. We have opened the work relationship, right, to terminate this employee. So it's giving us an error saying that it needs to be closed. Uh, so now we are performing the global transfer, and the new legal employer is Amazon legal employer US2. And it has copied almost like we haven't done much, right, for this employees, right? So it has copied anyway. It has copied the details. If we have entered the national identifiers, then all those details also would be entered. So as I mentioned previously, when we are performing the global transfer, what happens is the employee will be terminated in the old like legal employer
Yeah.
and
And
hired. So that's the reason why it is asking us to fill up all these values again. But it will anyway, the system will anyway pull up the basic details. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um Here, address line 1 and zip code. We can have some zip code. 60. What was that? Mm, the zip code. Can you help me with the zip code? No, yes,
four four 3081. Anything, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. 4081
430 4308. Yeah.
4308. Yeah, it's available there. And if we want to add any other additional details, we can add it here. And then the employment information, application error, procedure, incident log, uh, an application error occurred. Let me close this and open it again. MP1. Update. Trying to transfer this employee global transfer. So we're getting an error. So let's see why it is happening. Update. Local transfer. On copying primary assignment data. Okay. Save transaction. Now we are able to move to the employment information. So previously it was throwing some error, so I had to go out and then come in again and perform the action. We have let's unit U. We can move this person from L1 to L2. The position as a future increment because of which. Okay, it's just a warning. So then we can change station next and submit it. So now we can see, let's see, as of this date, this particular date today, where the employee will be, and let's select a future date. See the options. So this person is moved like yeah, this person will be inactive when 21 when on the date of 21. So he will be moved from sales to human resource. And let's see where he will be assigned as. Okay, it's still on legal. I mean Amazon LE. It should be Amazon LE BU, right? So let's see history. This is a transfer that we have done. Changes. Okay, it's just a change that we've done. Okay, done. Maybe it will take some time because it has to close the employee from one legal entity to another. So it might be taking some time. Let's give some time. Transfer also saved. Suppose still showing as transfer. One search sales view history. So we have hired, approved. There you go. Let's see what this. So in the notification, I'm just checking the dates which we have selected. So, okay, the start date has been selected as 6/8/23. Okay, 15th, approved, submitted by this person. So global employer. So employer is LE US2. Started is 6/8. It's today 6/8/8. Started is selected as today's date. So I believe that's the reason why it is not showing here. Because there are multiple changes that has been made, right? The date. So when I performed the action again, I missed to select the like future date. So yeah, let's do it for another employee so that it will be clear. So we have employee two, right? So let's do it for employee two. You're able to follow, right? Right, like what I'm trying to do and so on.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so edit, update. So over here, I missed to change the date in the previous for the previous employee. So let's have it as 19th. Shall do a global transfer and it's going to be Amazon. Then we are going to copy all the primary assignment. So it says one direct employee is available. So we can review that and change it. So over here, date of transfer will be 19th. Next, personal information. We are not going to make any changes at all. Just going to update only one value. And, 13081. Next. Again, we are getting the same error.
Maybe that's something they
Hmm.
have to check. Yeah, work.
Yeah. Yeah. We have saved it. Close this and come back again. To date. So I'll select the correct date, like 19th. Action as global transfer, Amazon. Primary. Resume the save transaction. Next. Next. Yeah. This time it's showing properly. And going to change this person. So I'm not going to change anything at all because we've already changed the legal employee, right? So let's have it that way only. then submit it. Submitted it, and employee 2. Can check for employee 2. Close. Employee 2, and as of 19th, let's see. Still not showing. So it's not yet completed, I believe. The employment, it's still getting created, I think.
Yeah, it's taking time. Yeah.
To yes, yeah, okay, it's not showing it. Okay, I will check this as well. This may be there may be two reasons. So, like one is it's not yet loaded because it is taking time to create, or else the instances that we have got has not created because we received error, right? Java error. So not sure why we have received that error. In the usual world, we will not get those errors because all the setup will be proper and there will be only one company. So that we will not, like, the system will not get confused, like where to put this person and so on. So this person is still on. Hired. There's no change. Okay. So let's move to the next topics. I have to show you the global transfer. Like I have shown you how to perform the global transfer. In the similar manner, we can perform the action like temporary transfer as well. Global temporary assignment. So you saw that option, right? So where we can select maybe we can select one employee search, and we can perform an action. Okay, now we won't be able to do this, do any action here, I believe. It's not available as. Okay, it's not allowing us to do anything. One, select. So this becomes inactive and this becomes active. Select this employee, record. Here, the action. Okay, we have transferred. Okay, system is not allowing us to perform any edit action. Yeah, maybe it's because this person has been moved from one entity to another entity. I'm just trying to find out. What we can do? Maybe we can create another employee. Yeah, person, hire an employee. P3, legal employer. Three, P3, MP3. this time let's add this primary NI type. SSN. Next. Mm, So all the validations are happening properly. Like if we are providing a SSN number, the
Mhm.
system is checking for if the uh, like checking for the legitimacy, like whether the provided values are correct or not, and all those validations are happening. Mm, Then next. Mm, Let's have this person as such a manager. Position and submit. System is taking a lot of time.
Yeah, it's slow.
So have you managed to get your login details from that person?
No, no, I did not.
Okay. Like from Suresh, I understand that they have like the like institution
Got
has
it?
already paid.
Okay.
So you can ask that person, and tell him that the institution has already paid for you, and ask for the link and username and password so that you can use it for 3 months. Actually, it is valid for 3 months. So
Oh.
in sometimes what happens is in similar manner, this user account that they are providing might get refreshed. So
Mm-hmm.
even if it is getting refreshed, you can ask this person again. So he will be able to provide it uh, yeah, provide a fresh login each time if it is not working properly. Yeah.
So you are asking me to ask that other person, the local vendor or something, the number,
Yes,
or
yes.
talk to Suresh?
Not Suresh, not Suresh. The local vendor, no.
Okay. Okay, let me try first.
Yeah.
Let me try first logging into the one which I had, then I can ask.
Which one? The one which you
The
had,
old
right?
one. The old one.
That will not work, right? Which
Okay.
which I have provided you, right? That is
Yeah.
something which we have created as part of the exercise. We have created a new, I mean, using the security console, we have created the user, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that will not work. Even mine is not working. So I'm using something which like Suresh has provided me for training purpose. And this is also temporary only. The one which we are using now is a
Mm.
temporary login.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. So for this particular person, the new employee 3, say from 12th, if we want, we can perform global temporary assignment.
Yeah. Do you know who is Manikant?
Manikant, I don't have any idea.
Yeah, Manikandan.
Manikantan, okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Should I ask him because he asking me for some payment which is remaining, so I can ask him.
yeah, you can ask him. Like, I believe that person is from Peasant Technology, right?
Yeah, Basant Technologies only.
Okay. So he should be able to help you.
Yeah.
So, yes. Over here, like when we select global temporary assignment, this person will be moved from one legal entity to another legal entity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, US2 legal entity, US2, and we have the additional option. If you see, create primary work relationship, whether we have to create a new primary work relationship or not. That information is also here. Like when we try to move, like when we were trying to do a global transfer, we had only the first option. Yeah, second option was not available. Now, second option, this option is also available, and everything else works the similar way. So I'm not going to create one, like I'm not going to do this. You can perform this, like you can do it by yourself
Mm-hmm.
and try how it works. And if you are facing any challenges, please make a note of it and ping me so that before the class, before the next session, I can review like what is happening and I can answer your question. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
cool. So this is done. And termination is pending, right? So let's see if we are having the option to terminate this person. Work relationship. No, I don't have the option again. Um mm, Maybe I'm clicking on the wrong this one.
Yeah. So
Seniority.
all the options here in the site are used. So many things are there. Absence cases.
Yes. All these will be used for an employee. Like payroll, of course, it's going to. I mean, for calculating payroll of an employee, we'll be using it, right? The similar manner, compensation like salary changes and mid-year appraisals will happen. Based on that, we can like these details will be updated, and these are personal details and so on. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, mm, one person employment is this one. We already have the employment page. Okay, I will review how to terminate this employee. I mean, yeah, how to perform the termination action and let you know. Um, okay. Uh, okay, let's go to the next topic. Termination. So two things like this one is completed. Global temporary assignment. I have shown you how to do it, but you're going to perform that for me. And termination, I will check and let you know why it is not appearing, as well as we did the global transfer and but we were not able to see this global transfer happening for this employee, right? So I will review that as well and let you know. And the next topic will be like I will quickly skim through the process, like what we are going to see the next class. Okay, because we did not do much today. We just hired an employee, and then we tried to perform global transfer, which did not happen properly as expected. So we will look into these tasks. Okay, so this will be interesting. This will be something interesting where we can set up approval stages. Okay, say for example, we are updating a location like in a concern. They have they will have managers, right? Managers and people for each approving each actions. So whenever a job is created, like even if HR is creating a job, um, the company would like to have someone else approving that particular task. So for that, to set up all those function, there is a task called manage approval transaction. Yeah. So we can see how it looks. Um, Set up maintenance. Manage approval. Manage approval transaction for human capital management. We will skim through what is available in this task, and we can actually perform few actions tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
So over here, um, expense approval, someone has already created. Yeah. So here we have to click on approval rules. So this is the transaction summary, like what are the transaction summary has happened and where it is waiting. So this instance has been used by few other others as well, right? So their transaction and request are shown here in under the transaction summary. You have to click on approval rules. In the approval rules, you can see there are a lot of options available for each different options. So to keep it simple, um, let's take one of these. So location. So if we select location, location has few few steps, right? Like changing a location, deleting effective date for a location, and creating a location. So here we can say create a location. So under create a location, if you see bypass approvals, which means there will not be any approval, or if at all there has been an approval setup made, that will be bypassed, and the location will be saved. Okay, so this option we have to enable or disable this option. We can say disable this option so that we can go into configure rules and perform some action. Yeah. So let's see configure rules. So what we did, we went into transaction that manage approval transaction for human capital management. That is the task name. And then we clicked on approval rules. In approval rules, we were trying to find out, we were actually trying to find out one of the action, or yeah, one of the process location, or if we are want to change the process for a job or for hiring, that also can be performed. So when we look into this, see, this is how it shows. It's like a workflow. Yeah,
Oh,
like where it starts and what it should do. So it says create location rule. Then so if a location rule has been created, then what it has to do. So currently it says self auto approve, which means there are no approval required. So if we want to change this, what we have to do is we can click on this and delete it. This option is used to delete this. Okay, it has been deleted, and we can create a new option. Yeah, so we can press click on the new rule. Uh, uh, Second. we have to click on this. Then what should happen? So then and click on new rule, or else we can pull an employee, like we can add a user. So what we are doing is, if create location, I mean, if a person is trying to create a location, then it has to go for approval to an employee user level. So to a particular user, this has to go for an approval process. So yeah, I'll scroll down. So if you see here, once I have clicked on this user, action type and user are shown here under this. So these steps, we can say it as steps. Okay. So if I click on create location, this is a rule name. So we can change the rule name, configure rule condition, and so on. Yeah. And then it is the next one is what should happen then. So
Oh,
next is then. And then if this has been created, if this is created, then this has to go for an approval. So here we have two options, action types. So one is approval and another one is information only.
okay.
So information means this person will get an information stating that so and so employee has created this location. That's all.
Oh,
If we select approver, then
then
yes.
go
So
approval person, the manager or
yes, we
any.
can select the manager. So if it is going to be a manager, then we can select, instead of user, we can select position hierarchy. So all
Mm,
these things we can see in the next session. Yeah,
mm,
position
mm,
hierarchy, management hierarchy, job
mm.
level based manager hierarchy. All these options we can check in the next session. So for now, I will show you how to set up the user alone. So for us, the user that we have, like we have the employee one, right?
Yeah.
So employee one dot employee one. Let's see if it is available. Search one. See emp1 dot emp1. So we can select this
Yeah.
employee and then save this. Yeah, we can test the rule. Let's try to test the rule. Simulations are that. So we have options to test it, simulate it, test it. Okay. Let's go back to where we were. Yeah, user. We have selected the user as well. Still is taking some time. Yeah. So once that is done, we can submit it. Yeah, save it and submit it. Okay, I'm not going to make any changes now, because if we submit it now, if someone else is practicing, there will be many people who are practicing in this entity, right? I mean,
Yeah.
instance, right? Then all the like if they are trying to create a location, then it will wait for this particular person to approve.
Mhm.
So just wanted to show you what are the things we are going to see as part of this session, the day 9 session. So it's going to be all these. So we will see the approvers, users, and management level, management hierarchy, and all others. Also, we will see the approval notification, how to approve, and if at all we want to make, like if an approver wants to make any other, perform any other action, how it is being done. And we will look into approvers we have seen, right? And approval rules, it's something which we are creating now. So this is the approval rule. So if this is going to be this, then do this. So it's going to be something like that. Okay. Say for example, if the location, in the location itself, like we can add additional condition also. Say for this particular zip code alone, the approval is required, or for particular this like if it is going to be this particular zip code, then approval is not required. Something like
Mhm.
that we can set. Yeah. And then what else we can see? Location, we can perform transaction management, right? Um, Now we are looking into location, right? In the similar manner, we can see job and hire an employee. Yeah. And so all these things we can see in the next class. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, then. So whenever you have time or yeah, spare some time and try to practice,
Mm-hmm.
uh, perform as like use the instances as much as possible. Okay, because only if you have enough hands-on, you'll be confident enough, right? So when someone is asking some during the interview, if any questions are asked, it will be easier for you to answer if you are practicing it every day. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, please spare some time and spend at least 2 hours every day, apart from this session. That will be helpful for you. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay then. Okay then. Have a good evening. I'll speak
Yeah.
to you tomorrow. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. Mhm.